Right, so we're live and direct from Proton Test Track here in the middle of Subang Jaya to check out the upcoming Proton e.MAS 5, which could be the most affordable EV you can buy in Malaysia. Alright, so we've already seen a bit of the exterior, much of the interior, but today we're actually driving this car around Proton's infamous test track to see how does this 60 to 80,000 ringgit EV fare on Proton's infamous test track. Let's go. Right, folks, so now we're behind the wheel of the upcoming Proton e.MAS 5. This is supposed to be Proton's first and even Malaysia's first truly affordable EV prices just from 60 to 80,000 ringgit. Okay, we're inside the Proton Oval test track, so we're cruising about 90 to 100 kilometers per hour now, just to simulate how we would expect to drive this car on highway. And so far, first impression, it's quite good. I mean, wind noises, it's okay, but you do get some tire noise because I was being told this car runs on the Atlas tire, not exactly an A-grade tire, if you know what I mean. But other than that, the car feels quite stable, especially on straight. And now we go to a bit of banking, we're still not speeding, we're still driving about 80 kilometers per hour. And now we're gonna try to speed this one just to test out, because according to Proton, this is the premium spec. The maximum top speed is capped at 140 kilometers per hour. Let's try. Okay. All right, we're going up the banking. Gonna slow down a bit. So we're currently in the middle lane of the banking, and we're doing about 110 kilometers per hour. And so far so good. And let's floor it. Let's see where we can get to the top speed. And just like that, we hit 140 kilometers per hour already. So it goes to show that although this is supposed to be a urban-centric car, because this is like the best-selling car in China so far this year, and most of it, they just drive this car to go town and everything, but you still can drive it on highway in a relatively safe and comfortable manner. But one unique thing is actually, according to the Proton guys I spoke to, is actually they don't really do much of a tuning on the suspension. So as a result, the e.MAS 5 actually rides on the same suspension dynamics and tuning as its Chinese counterpart. But even as it is, it feels good enough. I mean, it's not too stiff, it's not as soft, as wobbly as other Chinese EVs, and it feels quite sure-footed even on banking. You can see right now I'm doing about 100. It's nothing, it's like nothing. So yes, goes to show that even though this is a supposed urban-friendly car, EV, whatever you want to call it, but you can still drive it on the highway, you can still have a bit of fun, because at the end of the day, although it's not as fast as other dual-motor EVs out there, but the fact that it's a small car, relatively small car, it sits lower to the ground compared to other SUVs, crossovers out there, and 116 PS is more than enough for the size of a car, really. Because at the end of the day, EV is all about that instant torque. So when you enter corner, exit corner, you can get that immediate torque. And of course, this car is a wheel drive also, so you really feel, yeah, it feels quite sporty and agile. Almost like driving a Mini, if you know what I mean. And yeah, there's nothing much to complain, except maybe they could have used a better tire just to reduce the tire noise a bit. But other than that, I'm happy. Oops. Tapi tak jatuh. Ringan steering dia kan. Right, folks, there you have it. As you can see, despite its very affordable pricing, the Proton e.MAS definitely doesn't feel like a cheap car to drive because thanks to its small size, decent RWD setup, it really drives like a proper hot hatch. Although its power is not really that much, we have seen it can tackle through the oval high-speed test track and you can drive on above highway seat in a relatively comfortable and more importantly in a more stable and safe manner, despite this being a rather small car. But more importantly, thanks to a rear-wheel drive setup, again like I mentioned, and its very small stature, this car is a delightful thing around corners. As we can see, we do the slaloms, we do the small track tests, and it goes to show that even if you pay just up to 80,000 ringgit, you'll get plenty of fun with the Proton e.MAS 5 here.